Hey everyone, Dave, Dr. Schockbecker here, and I am, this is part two of reviewing some of the contents of some of the special editions that I have. They're box sets for a particular film and have some, some cool stuff inside of them. Part one didn't go as smoothly as I would have liked. Again, just trying to open everything while holding the camera is no fun. But let's see if I have better luck this time around. All right, and here we go. First up, this is a classic one. It really is arguably the greatest movie ever made. It is Citizen Kane, 70th anniversary. I want to say, came out in the early 40s. So this is, an older set. His Blu-ray. That was easier to open. What do we got here? Orson Welles, Citizen Kane. There's sort of a collectible booklet in here. Nice. All right. Rosebud. First line of the movie. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, all of the different posters. Terrific seems to be the key word there. Terrific. Another terrific. It's terrific. Mr. Orson Welles, care of Ambassador Hotel. Dear Orson, I have had the usual trite clearance title at the end of the picture taken out and substitute the following. This is not the story of any man, be he living or dead. This is a story of the power and strength which impels the lives of many great men, seen through the eyes of little men. For your information, those who have seen the picture have snickered when we ran the present title. I have had some good advice on the subject, and it has been suggested that the above would be more appropriate. Huh, that's interesting. And what do we have on this side? Orson Welles, Citizen Kane. Maybe more along the lines of the Man of Endless Surprises. This looks like it was sort of an authentic, maybe a press book or something. What does it say there? Souvenir program. That's what this was, a souvenir program. All right. Yeah, Citizen Kane really is, it seems to be, great, I've spilled everything. It seems to be almost cliche now to say, oh, it's the greatest movie ever made. But I really think it is. When you look at all of the innovations and just how it was shot, and I think it's extraordinary. It still is. And again, my father had this on video when I was younger, and I got to see it when I was in high school, and I was impressed. It really blew me away. Citizen Kane on Blu-ray. The Battle Over Citizen Kane on DVD. And RKO 281, nice. The DVD, that was a made-for-HBO film. Liev Schreiber, I think, played Orson Welles. And about the making of Citizen Kane. And I think John Malkovich might have played Mankiewicz, the co-writer, I think, in RKO 281. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I think he did. All right, that is Citizen Kane. Next up, another classic from Hollywood's golden era, Casablanca. I really do love this movie. Again, my father had bought this back in the 80s, and I got a chance to watch it then and just see how special it truly is. Okay, some things we got here. Let's see what we got. Jack Warner. I have thought over very carefully the matter of George Raft in Casablanca, and I have discussed this with Mike, and we both feel that he should not be in the picture. Bogart is ideal for it, and it is being written for him. And I think we should forget Raft for this property. Incidentally, he hasn't done a picture here since I was a little boy, and I don't think he should be able to put his fingers on just what he wants to do when he wants to do it. Hal Wallace. There you go. Good for you, because it was definitely Bogart. Bogart was awesome in this movie. The Papers of Victor Laszlo. The story that we recently purchased, entitled Everybody Comes to Rick's, will hereafter be known as Casablanca. And then some of the posters. This one I had on my wall. I might even have this. This might even turn up in some of my poster potluck videos at some point. Not a full size one, but definitely bigger than this. Yeah, Casablanca, it's just one of those movies that you're like, do I really want to see Casablanca? And then you sit down and watch it, and you just fall in love with it all over again. It's so good. Photo book. Casablanca photo book. All right. Again, it's not ideal doing this. Here's looking at you, kid. Famous lines. So many famous lines. I think the last scene of this movie, every single line has been quoted. You know, when Bogart is sending Ingrid Bergman off on the plane, and you know, Renault shows up, Claude Rains, and just everything. It just one great line after another. Right, this is a box. Let's see what we have in here. Leather luggage tag. You know, I have to open this, because does this have anything to do with Casablanca, or is it just a... Am I going to get it open? Yes, damn it, I'm going to get it open. No, I'm not going to get it open. Anything else in this? It's a big box for... Can I get this one open? Yes. All right, this one I got open. Let's see what this is. Never took it out of here, obviously. It's a wallet. Doesn't say Casablanca that I can see. Or yes, it does. Yes, it does. It's kind of hard to... Yes, it does say Casablanca. Okay, and I'm guessing the same with the luggage. All right. Well, that's not quite so special, but hey. And then, of course, we have the movie itself. Disc 1, movie and special features. Disc 2, bonus DVD. When the Lion... No, that can't be. Warner, The Last Mogul. Oh, that's interesting. I've never seen that. All right. All right, just, you know, I do. I love Casablanca. I absolutely love Casablanca. Let's put all of this off to the side as well, because we got 2 more to get to. And I'm really excited about this next one. Oh, God. It's going to take me as long to put them together as it did to take them apart. This is, I know I got this in 2009, my all-time favorite documentary, Woodstock, 3 Days of Peace and Music. I love this leather sort of outer case that they have. Okay. Pardon the movement. Been a while since I've taken this out. And let's see what we got here. How does this open? Well, it's going to open from the top. And everything's just going to come out. If it can. Yes, it can. Okay. look at that in a minute. Here's the disc. Get the box out of the way. Here's the Blu-ray disc. Two of them, actually. I guess you would need two, even with Blu-rays. Oh, that's extras. No, you got the entire movie on one disc. I know this is almost 4 hours, I want to say. What do we got here? Oh, look at that. Nice. It's sort of a... There it is before. There it is when full. Very cool. Same on the other side. Nice. All right. That's a cool little special feature. The facts. Oh, different facts. 1 diabetic coma, 1 case of pneumonia, 1 price of a hot dog on sale by August 16 in dollars. 1, I see. 0 collection bin anywhere within eye shot of the festival site. 1 price of a loaf of bread or a quart of milk. 1.30 minimum wage paid to workers. Oh, look at that. 3 tracheotomies performed. 316 running time of Michael Wadley's film Woodstock, 3 hours and 16 minutes. That's how long it is. 4 miscarriages reported. 6 months of preparation time before the festival. 7 minutes after 5 p.m. when Richie Havens kicked off the musical proceedings on Friday, August 15th. 8 hours to drive from New York City to White Lake. Distance of 98 miles. Nice. 80 miles between Bethel and Woodstock. Or 50 miles. 50 cents required to purchase a hot dog at inflated prices at luncheonettes near the site. All right. It's a piece of music. What do we got in here? Oh, this is what happened at the festival. They had all of these billboards, and people were leaving notes for other people. They got separated, obviously, because there were so many. There were 500,000 people that showed up here. So they would leave notes for their friends telling them where they could find them. And you can see some were written on paper plates, and each one has different, each one of the sets had different replicas of what was written. Let's look at some of this stuff. Well, first off, here's the ticket, which not many people had. You know, it ended up being a free festival, but here's the initial tickets that they sold, or I guess, you know, replicas, are not the actual tickets. Here's something on a plate. To Cindy with the black hair and sister. I'm sorry I was too untogether to remember to ask for your address. Please call later in the week. Love, Dan. Jackie, where are you? Why didn't you call Barbara? Mark. Susan, Mitch, Nancy. We're waiting here for you. Hey Jude, on hill to right of stage as you face Baker. As you face Bacon? I don't know what that says. Susan, meet you here Saturday, 11 a.m., 3 p.m., or 7 p.m. Artie. Nancy, please meet me in front of stage. I have your insulin pills. Dennis. Okay, well, it's a little scary. What else we got here? From the personal archives of Elman Landry, photographer of the 69 Woodstock Festival. I think this is an advertisement. Yeah, this is an advertisement to buy some other things. And Life Commemorative, the 40th anniversary reprint. Nice, look at that. Yeah, I love this movie. I really do. I'm a big fan of this. Roger Daltrey. David Crosby. Awesome. Now, it does get a little, where it's really dated, with the music and the styles, obviously, but also when they get to talking to some of the patrons who attended the festival. I've read a few comments where that's particularly bothersome to a lot of modern viewers, and it can be. But anyway, I have one more to go. This is the most recent. I just got this earlier, or at the end of 2019. Night of the Living Dead, the 50th Anniversary Collector's Edition, the Ultimate Fan Box Set. This was, I think, an exclusive at FYE. So this one, I am somewhat familiar with what's inside. I have opened this up pretty recently. We have the graphic novel, Night of the Living Dead. And this is worth taking a quick look at, though, because it's really pretty cool. All yeah, well, not much point in my going to church. You remember one time when we were small and I jumped out from behind a tree at you? Grandpa shook his fist at me and yelled, "Boy, you'll be damned to hell." Johnny, yeah, look at this. Just, it's the whole movie. Wow, this is great. This is really cool. Just some quick glimpses here. This place is boarded up pretty solid now. We've got food and bullets and a radio. We should be okay. All right. This is just sort of talking about the 4K Ultra HD. These are some collectible cards. They Won't Stay Dead. Stills from the movie, obviously. And then finally, the Criterion Collection Special Edition of Night of the Living Dead. The Criterion version is, I think, the gold standard for this film, which has been released. It's been in public domain. It's been released so many times in crappy editions. So Criterion did it right. All right, that ends this video. A little bit of an easier time opening things this time around. And please like this video, subscribe if you have not done so already. And I'll be back with another video in the near future. All right, take care.